guys, welcome back to my channel. Just want to give a quick shout out. Thank you so much for being the first to comment on my last video. So I'm back. Let's hop right into today's video. As you can see, I'm going to be using soft gel full nail covers. These are the ones that I sell in my Etsy shop, and I'm using my newest shape. These are extra short round. So all I'm doing is sizing them out and making sure that they fit my nail, wall to wall. If you come between one that's too big and too small, always opt for the one that's bigger, and then you can just take a emery board or nail file and just file it down a little bit if it's too big for you. So if you guys are interested in these, I use these with my Polygel because you don't have to etch the inside of them. And they are in my Etsy shop. The link is always down below in the description box. So I have multiple shapes. Let me know what shapes you guys are interested in and different shapes that I can bring to my shop. So for my slip solution, I'm going to be using alcohol, and I'm using this dapping dish that I purchased from TJ Maxx. It's not really supposed to be that, but I use it as that. And for my polygel, I'm using a Ohuhu polygel. This is in the shade N8 or N2. I'm pretty sure it's N8. It don't matter because it comes in a whole set. You can't get them like separately. And it's like a set of pinks and nudes. It's honestly pretty bomb. I would recommend it. And I'll make sure to leave a link down below from Amazon. My Amazon storefront is linked down below with all my favorites and stuff. But anyway, let's get into the video because I have so much tea to tell you guys. But let me tell you what I'm doing first, and then we can get into the tea. So right now, all I'm doing is going in with my Ohuhu polygel, and I'm just putting them in my full nail covers. You guys have seen me do this a million times. This is super easy. Like, there's really not much to explain. All I'm going to say is that only thing you really need to watch out for is the cuticle area. You want to make sure that that cuticle area has less polygel than the rest of the full nail cover. After you apply it, you want to make sure that you're not filling it up too much, but you also don't want to make it too thin. You have to remember that the full nail cover is also like, it's supposed to fully cover your nail anyway, so you don't have to add too much polygel to it. So you just have to play with it, get the hang of it. And you also want to remember to flip your hand upside down and dap underneath of your nails. I always forget to show that in my videos, but you want to make sure you flip your hand around and just, press it out to make sure that it's not thick underneath your nail, because that can happen. And if you forget like me, because sometimes I totally forget, you can always go in with an e-file and just file it up after you finish, but it's easier if you just do it beforehand, because that's just, a whole extra step. Also, another tip I realized, you don't really have to put it like right on your cuticle area. If you put it right almost at your cuticle and you kind of blend it out with an emery or an e-file, it looks really snatched. But I'll show you guys that in a later video. So now that you guys know my process and my tips and tricks, let's get into the tea. Because girl, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I know that I haven't posted in what's it been, like 8 days, over a week. And I know y'all missed me because I missed you. And I'm so sorry. But I had COVID, y'all. Let me tell you something. You do not wear your mask, okay? You do not want to get that at all. It's honestly terrible. It is very scary. And I have asthma. You can still kind of hear in my voice that I'm still getting over it. But it's terrible. I was sick for over a week. And it was like you would wake up. I would literally just sleep all day, go to sleep at night, and just pray. Like, tomorrow, please. I just want to feel better. And I just wasn't getting any better. So let me tell y'all what I did, just in case you're like me, you're struggling with COVID. Taking regular cold medicine didn't really help me. Like, that didn't really help me. When they tell you really have to thug it out, like, you really have to thug it out. But what I think really did it for me was Theraflu. Then towards the end of it, I did one of those TikTok recipes with, because I lost my smell, my taste. Oranges, lemons, limes, ginger, honey, turmeric, paprika, and I forget what else, but those are the main essential things. I did that. I made tea and I steamed my face in it. Helped me a lot. Alright, so now all I'm doing is going in with a lint-free wipe and some alcohol, and I'm just wiping down my nails because, as you guys know, polygel is a little bit sticky, leaves sticky residue, so you just really want to make sure you go and get the stickiness, especially from underneath, off before you begin filing. So for my gel polish, I'm going to be using Beetle's gel polish. I always use Beetle's or MAKARRT for gel polishes. And if you guys are ever interested in the ones I use, they don't sell them one by one. They sell them in a set. So the sets that I use are in my Amazon shop, and I love the Beetle's polishes because the bottles are very small, and I like the fact that the bottles are small because it takes up less space and I can have a ton of different colors. Because I don't need huge big bottles of this, you know what I mean? I don't like the fact that they don't sell them one by one though, because if I find a color I really like, then you might go through it fast. Anyway, don't matter. For my top coat, I'm going to be using NKK. This is a slight glimmer top coat, and I love it because the sparkle flecks are super tiny. I really love this top coat. It's a no wipe top coat, and it's like subtle glitter, that's what it's called. So you can't really see the glitter unless you look close up, and that's what I love about it. It's not too much. So for my design, I'm going to be using brushes that I purchased from Shein. These are small, thin nail art brushes, and if you guys have any suggestions for some like really good nail art brushes, let me know, because these are nice, but I'm still on the hunt for some that are really nice and movable, because I do a lot of swirls and lines and stuff, and sometimes it's hard finding a good brush. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. But this design I'm doing is super easy. There's really not much explaining to do. It's kind of just watch and see. But all I'm doing is going in with this palette that I also got from Shein. I love this marble palette. It's great. And same thing, nail art brush from Shein, and I'm just going in and making my design. Take your time, like when you're doing designs. If you mess up, just, take it off and start over again. Don't get frustrated, because doing nail art and doing nails in general, you gotta have patience. I mess up all the time, and I've been doing nails for not a long time, not as long as a lot of people have, but I've been doing nails for a while now. And the main thing I realize is, if you like messing up a lot, you're not getting it how you want to get it, just take it off, walk away, get a drink, get a snack real quick, like just look at another YouTube video for a second and then get right back to it. It's just that simple. So this is just to say, don't ever get discouraged, because nobody is perfect. Alright, so now all I'm doing is going in and wiping my nails down a little bit with some alcohol, because the nail art design is not no wipe. So I'm just going to wipe it down real quick. And then I went in with my nail file here and just kind of shaped it up a little bit. Full nail covers do all the shaping for you, so there's not too much to it. That's why I love them. If you have troubles with shaping, definitely 10 out of 10 recommend them. And that's not just because I sell them. They've honestly been life-changing, and they're so much easier than, doing nails and shaping it yourself. Shaping could take a while, and this just eliminates all of that time for you. So now the best part, I'm going in with my cuticle oil. I also sell this in my Etsy shop, and today I'm using the scent Rose. So all I'm doing is going in, applying my cuticle oil. And voila, we are all done. Super cute and super easy design. I really like this design, and thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I'm so sorry for being MIA for over a week. That's definitely not like me, but like I said, COVID knocked me out, girl. But I am back. I'm gonna try and make sure I have one more video uploaded for this week, because I will be away. I'm going to Cancun for a few days, so I'll be back next week. Next week, I don't even know. I'll be going for a little bit because I need a break, y'all. But I hope y'all have a wonderful week, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.